grating the nutmeg into the bechamel sauce for the lasagna, which we're going to have in about hour and a half's time, 2 hours time maybe, something like that. I'll stop for a minute and we'll go on to the, well, I'll show you what I've been doing, what I've been making. Alright, back in a tick. Right, I'm making. Well, my son's making as well, but he's not got very far with his. What are you making? What are you building, Harry?
A railway.
Something to do with
Railway station building.
the island platform station building. Right. Okay, I'm building a coaling stage. I've got to look because my memory is bloody awful. Coaling stage, right. Okay. It's a kit. It's scale scenes, which I've downloaded from the internet, obviously. Printed out, and I'm in the middle of cutting it out and sticking it together. Now, it's a substantial piece of kit, this. A substantial build. This is like 4 bits of 2mm card thick. This is part of it, and you can see some of the parts that I've built so far, and they've got to go together, obviously. That I think goes there, like, I think that will go like that, okay, eventually. And then this bit will go here, eventually. Right. Now it's a bit difficult to explain what a coaling stage is. If you could think of it as like a 2-story house, really. It's got nothing really happens downstairs in the living room and the kitchen. Nothing goes up. It's the bedrooms upstairs. Everything happens in the bedrooms. So what happens in the bedrooms is that the train comes in, alright? The coal trucks, they come into the bedrooms. If you can imagine, it comes in here, alright? And it dumps all its coal in this area here, just in one of the bedrooms. Alright? Then, luckily somebody's built a big hole in the wall here. Okay. Somebody's built a big hole in the wall with a chute which will go there, I think. Yeah. Like that. That will sit there like that. An engine, steam, not diesel. Steam will go past here, and somebody will shove all the coal that's in there out into the bunker of the tender of the steam locomotive. Okay, that's how it works. So it's going to take me a while to finish it. It's a nice kit, very good kit. The windows come as a printout as well, as you can see. Can you see the windows on that? Alright, you just put a bit of white behind it so you can see the windows. Pre-dirtied windows, and they're printed out in the same way as the brickwork, but they're printed out on a sheet of laser jet or inkjet, see-through transparent paper. One side is for the inkjet and the other side is for the laser jet. So you print those out, it's all on the download that you get. So what we have to do, of course, is to incorporate this somehow into our layout, because we're building it. And as you can see, where the train goes in, where the trucks go, coal trucks go in here, is about 2 inches and 3/16, 3/10. You got tenths, right? Stupid, isn't it? Right, it's about 2 1/8. 2 1/8 high, the level. So the track's going to have to come in here somehow. So that means if our track is basically at baseboard level, majority of it, we've got to build some kind of ramp up onto to get in there. Okay, which is what I'm in the middle of doing at the moment. And I think we'll take you upstairs, shall we? As it were. Take you to the railway, to the layout. See how far we've got. Show you where this is going to go, and we'll do some wheel cleaning as well. Okay, I got some engines out the other day, so we'll do some. I'll show you how I clean the wheels of the engines because they are filthy. And well, see you upstairs. Right, I lied to you. We're not going upstairs because the place looks like a bomb's hit it at the moment. I'm trying to shift that table downstairs, and all the stuff that was on the table I've put onto the railway. So you know, guess next time. Right. Anyway, in between time, in the meantime, I have finished the. It's like a bomb's hit it here as well, isn't it? I finished the coaling stage. Okay, there you go. That's where the you see it?
Yep.
Look, and there's some real coal in it. Some real coal in it. You see inside it?
Yeah, you can just about see it.
Real coal? Yeah? It's real coal in there. Anyway, right, that was a bit of lump of polystyrene, and which I sort of cut up, painted it black, put some glue on it. Oh no, I didn't. Some of that Javis coal, mixed it up with some white glue and stuck it on top of the all around. So it's got coal in it. Alright, so as you can see, we're just beginning to put a bit of weathering on it, okay? There's the ramp that I was talking about, which the coal comes out of, and it comes with a set of steps as well, okay? So you can make this left or right-handed, whichever suits your layout, and I don't think that looks too bad. I think that's a substantial piece of cardboard engineering, that. Very nice, very nice. So in the meantime, oh, it's got a tank on top as well, came with it. I've done something to my leg. In the meantime, if you stay there, Harry, I've started on a North Light, it's called North Light engine house. North Light engine shed, sorry, right, okay. I've got to read it because I forget. This is like one side of it, okay? When you download this is Scale Scenes again. When you download from Scale Scenes, you get in one print off of the download, okay? You get sufficient to make this section here, the first section, okay? But you get, that's like all the cardboard bits. You only need one print off of the windows to do 2 lots like I've done, okay? So there's sufficient enough windows to do 2 to make it a bit longer, You can print off again if you want and make a third one. Print off again and make a fourth one. Okay, you can do that. Obviously it just costs you the paper and the printing ink. What you could also do is to make it either a 2-road or a 4-road engine shed. Okay, so you can make it that wide for a 2, or the plans come with the roof, which I've got here, to make it 4 wide. So it'll be a reasonable sized shed when it's finished. And this is like the interior of it. That looks quite good, I think. And so we're on time to do that. And here is the pardon me. Is the roof bit, which we're halfway through. So that's the outside of the roof with the windows in it, and then we stick the inside bit on there like that, fold it over a bit, and that'll fit obviously, and that's a 4-road wide. If I wanted to, I just cut it in 2. Yeah. So, flexible, very flexible. What else have we been doing? We've been buying some weathering paints. Can you see those? We've got, mate came in this morning, he laughed his thingy off when he saw these. Frame dirt, track dirt, sleeper grime, roof dirt, weathered black and brake dust. So we've been trying them out to see. They're acrylics, okay, life colour acrylics. So it comes as a kind of a set for people who want to muck up their railway wagons, which is what I've been doing. And there's one there, if you can see that. It's a nice little wagon which I've dirtied up. Don't know whether I've dirtied up authentically. I like it. It's quite nice. You see it, Harry?
Mm-hmm.
I'll keep it still for 2 minutes, shall I?
Yes, please.
Yeah, okay. How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks mucky, doesn't it? So on that we've got some frame dirt, some weathered black for the oil. What else? Brake dust? No, I didn't put any brake dust on. Anyway, yeah, that's a kind of like a mixture of these here, but what I also use are acrylics. Sorry, pastels. Okay. So different coloured pastels, which I shave with a shaver, with a knife onto a saucer spoon blade, and take them off with a little hard, short brush. That one. Okay, I've got another one somewhere, better one than that. Oh, it is. It's a little short one, short stubby. In there, rub it on, and it stays on. You can wash it off afterwards should you wish, or you can fix it on with that artist's spray fixer. So we've been doing that, and we've also been making some dry stone walling. That's the very word I was looking for. Okay, and I bought a silicone mould. It wasn't very expensive because I looked at the price. I want quite a bit of dry stone walling, and I looked at the price of buying dry stone walling. Some of it that says it's dry stone walling looks awful, horrible, disgusting, and it's not cheap. And other stuff that looks really, really good and really nice is not only not cheap, it's very expensive. And I want something like a metre and, I don't know, couple of metres, I think. Dry stone walls everywhere, eh? Nice. So I thought what better way to do was to actually cast them. So, can you focus down there, Harry, on the dry stone walling thing? Over the top, over the top. Onto that blue rubbery doofer, yeah? You got it? Tell me when you're there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're there. Right. Okay, right. Tell you what I'll do. I'll go and sit in that chair, so I'll pass by. Alright?
Okay.
Sorry about the grunts and groans. I've done something to me leg. I don't know what. Right. Anyway, I've already tried casting up some. That's one I made earlier. It's not bad, is it?
No.
Quite authentic. Still got a few little blowholes in it. Trying to get rid of those slowly. First one I did was disgusting. It's like the moth's been at it. Awful. Horrible. Holes all over it.
Makes it look realistic, huh?
No, not really.
You got some with holes sometimes?
Yeah, that's not very realistic, is it? No.
Mm.
No. So I didn't like them. They were the very first lot I actually tried to cast up. Okay. Then I discovered that stuff you shove in the dishwasher. What's it called? Rinse aid. Okay. So before you start casting, wash your mould. The silicone mould. This is okay. This is just about ready to come out, so we'll take this out. Wash the mould with water and a couple of drops of rinse aid, not much, okay? And then shake the drips out. And then when you're making up your plaster, depending what you're using, you can use resin, I suppose, if you want to use resin. But plaster's cheaper, and as it's not going to be moved about a lot, plaster's fine. And you can do it in the home without it sort of smelling, and I think your moulds last a bit longer with it as well. So you mix your water with a little drop of rinse aid into your plaster powder. Mix it around, not too violently, otherwise you get your air bubbles in it, obviously. Pour it in gently, and then that's it really. Just wait for an hour or so. Okay, it's from it's this that lot there. It's quite good actually. I think it used to be called Linker or something. So I've got some Linker upstairs. You know, it's this here. That's Linker. It's like walls with bricks or stone, and then Gothic arches and these kind of things here, so you can build big churches. And I think this guy, whoever he is, has taken it on and is increasing the range. So he's got these. He's got barrels and other stuff. And anyway, let's have a go. Let's have a look and see if these have come out okay, shall we? We'll take the excess. Right, so you got on that, Harry?
Mm-hmm.
Yay, here we go. Okay. It's got this silicone stuff in it. Absolutely fantastic. There we go. Always a few holes in that. We've got a few holes in that. Still, it will probably be covered up with a load of old, got a paint one, okay. Always only just one hole in that, that's fine. So it'll be painted, and then we'll put some moss on it, some kind of mossy stuff on it, okay. So you won't see that, and occasionally, of course, there's always a stone, isn't it? Dry stone on one of these walls, which has got a hole in it anyway. So you won't see it by the time we're done with it. That's all right. That's not as bad as the first ones. All right. So we'll get these. These are a little bit more difficult to get out, these little pillars. What these do, these pillars, they go at the end of a run. Okay, so you've got a dry stone, you've got a pillar, and then you've got your second dry stone, like that, okay? So it goes down the road like that, I hope. So, I'm going to make a couple of these mouldings per day, yeah? That way, when I get around to actually wanting to put them on the model railway, which is it'll be a while yet, because these will be going along where the houses are that I've built. You know, those what do they call it? Low relief houses that I've built going along the top there. There'll be a road in front of them, and that'll be up about 4 inches, I suppose, above the level of the track and canal, which is down. So, in order to stop the cars from going over the edge, as it were, and ending up in the canal, you've got to put something there. So, I thought it might be a good idea to have a dry stone wall there. So that will go along the top. And we'll wash that now, yeah, wash it off in ordinary water. Let it dry. Next time, again, as I said, a drop of rinse aid in a bit of water, fill it up, shake it all out, and then start your second cast on it. Okay, let it rest a while. A bit like me, need to rest. Okay. Anyway, as soon as we get this table moved and a little bit more organised in the upstairs bit of the house, we'll go upstairs and we'll have a look, okay, at what's going on upstairs. In the meantime, enjoy, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.